Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sunday morning and this special time together. This is Dr. J. Scott Neal of the Tri-City Religious Science Center in Fremont, Union City, and Newark, California, as I adjust my hair. I want to welcome all of you this morning. Our experience in metaphysical study and metaphysical understanding is evolved from an awareness Dr. Holmes and Dr. Ernest Holmes, who is the author of the Science of Mind textbook and the founder of the IARSC, the International Association of Religious Science Churches, which became Religious Science International. Dr. Holmes pointed out once that there are many people who do what we teach in religious science, in New Thought. That includes unity, divine science, religious science. There are many people there who do what we teach naturally. There are people all over the world who do what we teach naturally. And then he pointed out, if you want to do it, you can learn to do it. Because you see, your life right now is a result of what you've learned. So our challenge is to know that you live, I live, we all live in the presence of God. And because we do, we find ourselves what? We find ourselves aware more and more and more of the eternal experience we are. You see, we are the power. You are the power. You are the power showing the way to you if you choose to do so. It's done unto you as you believe. This is a basic understanding of all New Thought teaching. You see, you've learned that you always attract to yourself that which you are if you're a student of the New Thought teaching. Your wealth and the great good in your life are with you. Why? Because of what you are giving. So what are you giving? The challenge we have is to understand that we are constantly at a point of choice. I've shared with you before, I was 25 years on the radio in San Francisco. Dr. Lloyd Tupper and I shared radio space, and my dear friend Lloyd Tupper, who is one of the producers of the movie about Ernest Holmes' life, and I am very honored to portray Ernest Holmes in the movie. We were at the radio station, and a Protestant minister came up and greeted himself and told us who he was and said he listens to our program every day and loves what we teach except for one thing. And then he said, you people believe you have choice. And then he said, I don't believe I have choice. And then I shared with him this realization that if you believe you don't have choice, that's your choice. Now, we are constantly choosing. You can either choose to think from truth or think from the world. If you think from the world, you're going to repeat yesterday. So choose, and choose to choose in the right way. If you need to know something, make a demand on the universe to know what you need to know when you need to know it. So you choose to live any way you choose to live, and because of that, you have the possibility within yourself to choose to live in the presence of God always. I move from God, through God, to God. That could be your affirmation. So, you automatically prosper greatly when you do what? When you choose to live from the presence. You see, your life can be, if you so choose, one of service. So, you are what? You are fulfilled each and every day by your giving. Give love, receive love. Give harmony, receive harmony. Give positive right action, receive it. You see, if you can move through your day, and it doesn't mean you're going to be void of challenges, but you can meet each challenge, my friends, in a very special way. You can meet each challenge by understanding that the challenge itself gives you authority and gives you the credentials, so you always embrace every opportunity to live in the presence of God and manifest the beautiful, the wonderful, the healthy, the happy, the loving. We all prosper. You can prosper in unhappiness and prosper in happiness. So, the opportunity you have every day is to know and know you know there's always more to know. Dr. Holmes pointed out that the more I know there's more to know. Now, the challenge you have is to understand what you've learned. And you realize that your good doesn't come from others. It doesn't come from the world. Your good comes from your understanding of the acceptance of good as your way of life. You see, if you have challenges, learn from them. If you have challenges, allow yourself to know that you have the opportunity right in the middle of the challenge to recognize within each and every challenge you have the ability to come up with your own answer above and beyond anything you ever dreamed of. So, my dear friends, on this beautiful Sunday morning, allow yourself to know that you have earned your own sense of awareness, sense of self-worth, by taking the responsibility of what? Of your own life. I think, therefore I am. I am, therefore I think. You see, our awareness constantly grows as we expand from where we were to where we can be. And when we do this and understand what we're doing and know that we can choose to do something else at any time, all we have to do is honor what we teach in religious science, in divine science, in unity, in Anton, in the wonderful commitment of Emerson Institute, and that is spiritual mind treatment, that at any moment we can aware ourselves of the importance of knowing what we are. The first two steps of treatment: there is one life, it's God, it's my life. Now, I speak my word from this understanding. Again, you have earned your own self-worth. And you do this, again, by taking responsibility for your life in this important way. Now, choose today to inspire others around you. Choose to look for answers instead of problems. Choose to let love guide you. You see, as you do this, what happens to you is you're taking responsibility for your own thinking and think about what you think about. Then you inspire others and you accept your great good, because this not only blesses you, but it allows you to teach by your own living example what you say you believe to the world. So, my friends, understand very clearly, today is your opportunity to live from what you have learned and not only bless your own self, but bless everybody who's on your pathway. I live my life today so that the world celebrates that I'm part of their life. I thank you for being part of my life, and I celebrate my opportunity to be part of yours. I thank you for sharing this Sunday with me this morning and this lesson. Affirm with me, I live what I have learned. And if you want to live better, learn more. All of your churches hopefully are going to be open soon, and all of your ministers in the New Thought movement are going to be teaching classes, and they are ready, willing, and able to get going. So celebrate your ministers, support your work, that the wonderful ministers that you have are doing. Celebrate your opportunity to always know more, because the more you know, there's more to know. Assistant Katrina Anderson is going to put on the screen how you can reach us through our website, through PayPal, or any other way you would like to send a donation, whether it's $1 or 1,000 or anything else you'd like to send. We would accept it with love, and we do so. Thank you for your blessing, for your love, and your support. And now let's go within in consciousness and know, as we close this morning with love, that the truth of our being is unfolding. We are one with the infinite life, always have been, always will be, moving from God, through God, to God. We affirm and know that in this moment, as we lift our consciousness to a healing level for ourselves, for our family, our friends, our church, our country, our world. We do this by understanding there's nothing to heal, only an idea to change. We know as we speak our word this morning that every cell of our body responds to this affirmation, this treatment, this spiritual mind treatment, this wonderful understanding of the realization there's one life, it's God, it's my life. I now speak my word from this understanding and describe what is already true. And what is already true is health, is love, is prosperity. I know the beauty of this moment is now free, and each and everything in my life is now lifted. This is true for me and anyone who's affirming with me. I know right now that the truth of divine nature manifests as a healing consciousness for peace, for love, for joy, for goodwill for all humanity, and for the protection and resurrection of our country, our world, of the wonderful people who realize that God in us, as us, greets everything in God as our world and all the people in it. For what we know is true of us must be true of everyone. We know that whatever needs to change for the better, for acceptance of each other as God's expressing as the individual, is a blessing for us to understand and a blessing to every life we touch. We give thanks for touching each other this morning from a metaphysical understanding of love, and we let it be our way. Thank you for spending Sunday with me. I love you. Thank you for your love and support. So it is and was and shall be.